#4 team in the country, the UCF Knights, taking on the second-ranked team, the Missouri Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going.
Ooh, boy, I got shit like a motherfucker.
The Knights will kick this away to get us going. And here's the fair catch by the return man.
See how my nigga so tired already. Ain't ran one play. Whole team red. Wow.
Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And they'll use the ground game here. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
First down and 10. And here's the handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. Looks like Missouri will have the first down. Offense right to the line, playing the tempo now.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Receiver makes the grab and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. To the air, it's Cook. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback drops back. Nowhere to go. The ball.
Still ass on the ball.
Able to get the ball back, but it could still be a drive.
Fumbled the ball. Wow.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Pre-snap motion from the offense.
Good pick. God dang. I did not see that nigga just standing there.
Look out, he's got some space. He's at the 50. Out past the 30.
That was my fault.
Return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looks pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get them to 3rd down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. 1st and goal, handoff. Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
What a stop by this defense here on 3rd down and goal. They've been put in a very tough situation. In 3 straight plays, they've stepped up. Now, a big decision for the head coach for the offense. What is he going to do here after those 3 plays? Is he still going to try to get this touchdown?
It's 4th and goal. Forget the chip shot. They're going for it on 4th down. Dropping back. It's Jefferson.
Oh my God. Damn, I didn't see him over there.
Touchdown, Knights.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend when the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this. Good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Receiver in motion now. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Off the play fake on 1st down. Receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running back has it on the screen now. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, the football comes out.
Get the fuck out.
Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place, just the right
play
time.
call.
And the UCF offense back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, UCF.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football.
With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
UCF 14, Missouri 0.
Turnovers.
Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. The offense going with the hurry up. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Looking downfield. It's cooked. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Hard running through a tackle. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage.
Ain't this a bitch?
Oh, the pass is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. The 30. Inside the 10.
I don't know why I keep fucking that up. Reading this shit so late.
Because how about the safety here just kind of sitting back, waiting
patiently
on
no
the quarterback. And then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead.
That makes the score UCF 21, Missouri 0.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the return opportunity to
bring
this back.
We march every fucking time.
Return begins inside the 10. He steps out at the
2 bad reads and a fucking fumble.
So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Grab down the middle. It's Burden. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. Offense in hurry-up mode.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Back to throw. It's Cook. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And bulldozing his way through. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
You know, in that era that we're living right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
A handoff to the back. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring it down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. They put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. Let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. They try to run it with the option. They bring him down, but it's simple. Quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Takes the handoff again. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs to stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. Dropping back, it's Cook. It's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Okay, ready? Coming up, 2nd down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line.
It's a weak ass in the end zone.
But the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Third down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. They'll try to run this one in. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And now here comes the point after attempt. Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. This offense has been clicking so far. They get aggressive, go for more before halftime. They tackle it. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. The Knights hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Play action fake, looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot.
Why this nigga so much faster than my man over there?
Caught for a huge gain here. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, UCF.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
No problem with PAT right down the middle.
Missouri, 7.
He's got it inside the 15. And the coverage team brings it down at the 26. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Makes a quick catch. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Now it's second down here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. To the air. It's Cook. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The pocket breaking down.
Dang.
Got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
I talk a lot about defensive ends arguably being some of the best athletes on the field. Here's an example of a guy that's just too quick off the edge for the offensive line to be able to contain. He got in there in a heartbeat and came up with that sack.
And they've got the returner corralled. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, but they keep it going. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it go. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incompletion sets up a second down. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. They're going to run it. Fighting off the defender. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Back to pass. It's Jefferson. The pass rush closing in. Contact is...
I want to see where they put my hands up.
Complete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. The Knights will have to punt this one away. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot here. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. He's escaping the pocket now. Quarterback looking to scramble. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going.
Drop back 55 yards, slow-ass team.
We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete.
That's it, right?
Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking for the wide out.
Get the fuck out of here.
It's Johnson. Potentially a touchdown tackle, but not before a long completion.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
To throw, it's Jefferson. He bought some time, now lets it go. The ball is caught. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
The Knights getting set on 1st and 10. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Launching it.
Thank you. He was standing there the whole time.
Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Across midfield. Inside the 30. Past the 10. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Missouri. Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Coverage team brings down the return. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick
Look
six.
at this gay shit.
Play. They got to recover from that right now.
Look at that
It's
ass
a solid
line.
gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's really
This nigga so slow, bro.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Looking to throw. It's Jefferson. The ball is caught. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it go. Oh, that one's picked off. Not a long return, but the important thing to pick right out of scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. On the run here, lets it go.
I didn't bump off the line.
And now it's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Miller. The defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Step up. This nigga here.
Has trapped him into sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
This nigga here. Noise fuck up.
Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. The quarterback making some changes at the line. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for a deep completion. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I understand. Heading down a couple scores, it's fourth down. You've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
Play action here on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. It's in. Is he threw good pass rush there on first down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards, and
he's going to fling it.
Come on, bro.
For it all here.
Shit just dragged me all the way down.
Nice. This offense is still clicking.
You might have caught me on
the extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Terrible. Terrible. Yeah.
Return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. And the completion made. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Scanning the field. It's Cook. Fires it.
Look at that pass.
The defender gets a hand in there to break the
so wide open over there.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball's not intercepted.
Niggas wide open.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Gets rid of it on the move. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And that will pick up a first down. A spot at 38.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw yet again. Short pass finds the tight end. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. No huddle here for the offense.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Caught quickly. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Dropping back. It's Cook. Here's a target, and it's complete. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Caught behind the line. It's Burden.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, UCF 35, Missouri 14.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Okay.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Looking to pass. It's Cook. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. They're going to run the option. And he will be stuffed for no gain. A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on 4th down. And the quarterback dropping back. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? And he will score! Touchdown, Tigers! Now the important point after attempt. It's
Okay.
picked up by the defense. It's a live ball. Could be
I
a
didn't even know we
two-point
were still
return
doing
here.
that. It's all good.
Inside the 40. The 20. The 10. And he takes it all the way back for 2 points. What a play.
How about this defense flying in there trying
That
to
shit
get
is
their hands
good
on the
to
ball?
last
They
week.
do, and they're able to
That's what
pounce
it
on it
is.
for a big turnover.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Great footwork, a big opening now. He's still going. Look at the skill. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control. We can do whatever we want, whatever we feel like doing.
That completion makes it second and medium. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They'll work the clock here with the running game. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing it.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Tackle made after a big gain.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback still with the football. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Gonna run it. It's Harvey. Touchdown, UCF. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
UCF.
How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job with this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play.
Oh,
and he throws
shit.
his 3rd interception of the day.
That was all me.
Touchdown, Knights. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And they're able to tack on the extra point.
UCF 51, Missouri 20.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. This has been a monumental mismatch, a beatdown for the ages. It's almost over, thankfully. The tight end makes the catch downfield. Tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain.
Well, I swear them birdies is fucking me up.
Back to pass. It's Cook. He's running out of time here. Receiver makes the grab. Finds room at the 30. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Force out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. Will be first down and goal. Movement here from the tight end. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man.
It's me only like pass.
It's Cooper. They'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Back to throw again. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Defense shoves it out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Oh, shit. Glass just cooked me.
That play sets up a third and goal from the 5 now.
Let's go.
Ball handed off. And he'll be
Shit,
fly
that's
down.
goofy.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Down big in the fourth quarter. Might as well go for it here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he scores. Touchdown, Missouri.
I love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Hey.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here.
42 Spider. 4-2.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in.
Oh, these niggas so weak.
And tackled there by the defense.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
51, Missouri, 26.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here.
Look how goofy this game is.
The recovery in the onside kick. The offense keeps it for another possession. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Oh, I got some glass in my
First down
fucking
play
thing.
call. How aggressive will it be? Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. And this one goes nowhere. Why can't he get back to the line of scrimmage?
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk.
He definitely